All right, guys. We just ripped through a personal box of Stranger Things season 2, and now I have this Bowman, and I'm gonna try and work with the lighting a little bit here. I can put it on a different setting, so there's not quite as much glare. Just bear with me for 1 second. It's a little bit warmer lighting. Let me try one other. Yeah, it's a little bit better for the color anyway. Try one other thing. I'm going to turn it off and see what kind of difference that makes. We'll try with the lighting off. I've got some additional lighting and I think it's not helping much. So anyway, let me start off by saying this Card Warehouse, CW Breaks on Twitter, Card Warehouse on Facebook. Make sure and follow and subscribe and all that stuff, because we have contests going right now. We have behind this personal box, we have a case of 12 boxes of 2019 Bowman. There are a few teams available, and they're available until we start the break. So look on Twitter for that, and on Facebook. I posted in both places. I believe I set those at $30 or $35 per team, shipped. So get the discount on that. It's cheaper than I started the bids on all the teams. There's a few available still. This box is my personal box that I bought for me, which I mentioned in the last video, that the purpose of this, partly because I wanted a box for myself, but also what I'm trying to do is have an extra box of everything so I can go through a little bit more slowly, and then we can still rip through the break quickly, but not miss the opportunity to enjoy the cards. So we'll enjoy the cards with my personal box, and then the break will be a little bit faster, where we will, the case break, which is hopefully later this evening, will be a little faster, and we will stop on the hits. And the case break, I say hopefully this evening because there is one outstanding invoice. One team that won on eBay but has an outstanding payment to make for that team spot. So, here, let me do this. All right. Cool. So let's go through these. I mentioned this in my last video too. I have a new setup here where I had to move around everything in my break room. That I'm still kind of getting everything situated, which is another good reason to do a couple personal boxes before the case break. So might have to adjust some things for the case break. All right, so first pack. There is one autograph per pack, and then there's variations and prospects and everything else that we're going to be looking for as well. Before I do that, let's show you the NPN and odds. And I will take a picture of these as well and put them up on Twitter. But if you want to take a screenshot as soon as I get it to zoom in or focus. So hopefully that is readable enough to do the NPN and see, for the most part, the odds. It's a little bit obscured up top. Okay, so move on into pack one. So this, from what I've seen online, it looks like pretty much similar configuration as last year's Bowman, where you have a few paper up front, and then you've got your insert or auto or whatever it would be, right? So that's kind of nice. The talent pipeline. My camera is kind of in a different position now too, so it's a little different. There we go. Those are kind of cool. And then paper, and then you've got some chrome also inserted into these. Shane Boz. Feel a little something on the back of that. It's kind of weird. Almost an indentation. Anyway, so there's chrome, and then there's first Bowman chrome. So that's kind of how these work. So we'll just kind of go through them and show off any of the inserts and any of the cool cards in these. It's kind of weird. After just opening the, so these are kind of cool too. The back to the Bowman 30th anniversary. They're kind of a refractor chrome insert, and that one is, who is that? Alex Kirilloff. Anyway, those are kind of cool inserts. After having just opened the Stranger Things, apologize. That's 2 cards there. Okay, that's what the back of that insert looks like. Carter Kaiboom. Shows what I know. Anyway, after having just opened the Stranger Things, the paper Bowman feel pretty thin in comparison anyway. There are a handful of names in here that we're looking for this year. And I think a couple of the big ones are in Giants and Rays. So we'll kind of watch out for these. I didn't even take a look through my personal stuff if I got any of those. So we got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. That's cool. Greinke, Suarez, Anderson. I don't remember off the top of my head who all is the hot names that we're looking for this year, the prospects that we're looking for, but I remember a few of them. Anyway, we got Adams, Sheffield, Mullins. So there's Jeter Downs Chrome. And then these are cool too, the 100. Give you a look at that. If it'll focus in, that would be horrible, or that would be great if it would focus. Anyway, maybe we'll try with the next one. I like those, the 100s. There's Dustin May, Ramos. Okay. So again, for those of you who just joined watching live, this is not the case break. We're doing the case break. As long as the last invoice gets paid, we'll be doing that later this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. Burrows. These are kind of cool too, ready for the show. I think these are new this year, Mitch Keller. So this is just my personal box that we're going through right now, so you can kind of get a better feel for the cards. And then we'll do that case. Like I said, if the last invoice gets paid before 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, we'll do that case tonight. It's right here in hand. And if it does not get paid, then we will do it at the normal scheduled time for it, which was tomorrow at 7 p.m. These are kind of nice too. The Rookie of the Year favorites is Kristen Stewart. A couple more chromes. Honeywell, Whitley. I read online some people are complaining about the design. I think one of the complaints I read that some people had been saying was that they're not even on all the sides. Where I don't know. People will complain about some things. There's an Ohtani, Nick Senzel. There's our first auto, and it's got some color to it. Lyon Richardson. Very nice auto. And then some more paper. Travis Swaggerty. So that's our autograph for the box. At least it has some color in it. There's definitely some other autos that I would rather see, but I'll take it. That's okay. There's another 100 for Francisco Meja. Jonathan India. DJ Peters Chrome. This is something that I'll have to recognize, or that I already did recognize, and I'll have to pay attention to when we open the cases. These cards can tend to stick together, so I'll have to be careful to make sure that I'm not passing over any cards. Another reason to open one of these boxes with a little bit more slowly and just be able to recognize some of these things up front. So that looks like a Sterling insert, maybe. Desant, Brad Keller. There's some more color, not an autograph, but Christian Santana, number to 150, blue. There you go. Sometimes you can trick it into focusing. Anyway, that's cool. Corey Ray, Nate Pearson Chrome, Dustin May, and Franklin Clone. Okay, Dakota Hudson, Jansen, Kyle Wright, Michael Givens. We have Gavin Lux Chrome. We have a 30th anniversary. Back to the Bowman, Forrest Whitley. So that's the second one so far from the box. Nider Hernandez Chrome, Baez paper, and Eloy Jimenez paper. Can never get a clean rip on these. I think we're getting close to about halfway through this box. And low. And we have Brandon Marsh Chrome. We have the show. It's the second show. Will Smith. Ready for the show. I like those. Ready for the shows. They're nice. I like pretty much all of the Bowman Chrome. But I do have special love for some of these inserts. Daniel Johnson, Chrome, Blaze Alexander, Reggie Lawson. This pack gave me a little trouble almost. All right, Paul Goldschmidt, Makata, Yelich, Will Myers. On paper, and then Victor Robles 100 insert. Nick Madrigal paper. Keegan Thompson Chrome, Roland Brandon Chrome, Casey Mize, and Fabian. JD Martinez, Altuve, Urias, Garcia, Josh James, all paper. Lyon Richardson, got some paper color. Fernando Tatis Jr., numbered to 250 in purple. It's a cool card. And then Sixto Sanchez Chrome. And Martin Jimenez paper. I never kind of understood, like, Bowman later in the year has their, maybe this is, I haven't really looked or asked anyone before, but the Bowman product always has the year, but But before that, they have their normal Bowman product, and then they insert chrome cards into it. There's a Kyle Tucker. That's the Bowman Sterling insert. See if I can get that. Maybe not. Oh, there, just about to. All right. So anyway, that's the Bowman Sterling insert, Kyle Tucker. I really, really like those. Some of these are numbered. This one is not. That is a beautiful card. I love that card. Albert Brew, Chisholm, Ian Anderson. So I just never understood why you're going to end up with a bunch of paper and then a bunch of chrome. And then they're going to have the Victor Mesa. Cool. Then, at the end of the year, you're going to have chrome again anyway. So just found it a little peculiar, I guess. I do love this product. I know everybody loves the Bowman product, especially the Prospect autos. Bowers, Burns. Then we've got Jojo Romero Chrome. We've got a 100 Brendan Rogers, excuse me. Austin Beck. Blake Rutherford Chrome. Murphy Sigler. This is Kyle Tucker, paper, base. Nolan Arenado, Clayton Kershaw, Ahmed Rosario. Then you got your pipeline. William Contreras, Ian Anderson, Austin Riley. It's another pipeline. Those are cool. Hankins, Siegler Chrome, Casey Mize Chrome, McKenna, and Chisholm. There's Ronnie Acuna Jr., Garcia, McNeil, Duggar, Kershaw. And then in the chrome we have Clinic. We have Paper Singer, De La Cruz in chrome. Webb and Costello. Also, since these are my personal cards, just about anything in here is going to be available for trade or sale. So if you see something you're interested in, let me know. Reach out in the comments or on Twitter, CW Breaks, and we can work through a trade or whatever. Scherzer, O'Hearn, Fletcher, Mackenzie Gore in chrome. Ready for the show, Peter Alonso. That's cool. Nolan Gorman, paper, Perez, Franklin Perez chrome. Ryan Hayes and Deal Hall. Just got about 7 or 8 packs left. 7. Okay, Kopech, Freeland, Eddie Rosario, Aaron Judge. Rookie of the Year favorites, Brandon Lowe. Give me another look at that. Kind of, if it'll focus. Takes so long to focus, it's hard to know until I actually move it. Anyway. Keegan Thompson. Keibert Ruiz. Thought that was a variant for a second there, a variation. Jimenez. Marsh. Joe Adele. Oh, one thing else I'm going to mention too is when we do the case break later on tonight, even if you're not in the break, join in and watch the break, because the last case break we did some fun stuff. We said, guess the next big hit, which I was saying anything numbered to 25 or less, I was considering a big hit. And whoever guessed the team got a free pack, so I gave away a free pack for that. And then if you were able to guess the player, then there was going to be some extra stuff. I was going to give an auto or something, or jersey or something. I forget what it was. But we'll do fun stuff like that again with this break. And we'll start at the beginning of the break to give more opportunities for people to win some of my cards and packs. I've got 1,800 packs of cards here. So I can give away a few of those. Ryan Weathers Chrome. There's another Bowman 30th anniversary. Back to the Bowman, they're called. Anthony Rizzo on this one. Anthony K paper. Jesus Luzardo Chrome. Michael Chavis and Bill Burrows paper. Longoria, William Adames, Juan Soto, Whit Merrifield, Brent Rooker, Chrome, 100, Mike Soroka, Daniel Johnson, paper, Jordan Adams, Chrome, and then we've got Manning and Adams. There's Adams again, not Chrome, paper. All right, Aaron Nola, Edwin Diaz, Odor, Anthony Rizzo. Those are all paper. And then we've got Yusniel Diaz, Chrome. And ready for the show, same guy. So we got two of his cards back to back. That's cool. And then Taylor Trammell, Cole Tucker, Chrome. Julio Ramos, Jonathan Duplantier, paper. This is Mike Trout, Scooter Jennett, Salvador Perez, Josh Hader, MJ Melendez. There's a lot of initial first names. Tuki Toussaint, the 100. I can already tell there's a card stuck to the back of that. And that would be Adonis Medina. And then a Chrome Matt Mercer, Cole Winn, and Kevin Smith. 2 packs left in my personal box. It is 6 p.m. Eastern here, so we have about an hour left. And I don't see a payment yet on that last invoice, so it may not make it tonight. This case may not be broken tonight because the original break date was tomorrow. Rowdy Tellez, there we go. So we got, I was looking for one of these, the what is this, Shattered or whatever variant, I forget what it's called, Crystal. Victor Mesa Jr. See if we can get that to focus in. You can kind of tell the difference in it. We'll look at the end. That one is not numbered. Logan Allen, Brock Burke, Dunning, and Kaboom. And in the last pack, my personal box, we have... We got their autograph way early in this box. Chris Davis, Brandon Crawford, Ronald Guzman, Chris Bryant, all paper. We have more color in here. Let's look at the back first. So Brendan McKay, Chrome, Jared Kalinick, and Ronnie Mauricio, paper. And then Wander Franco, Chrome. We finally got the Wander Franco. Cool. And then out of 25, 30th... let me look at this paper first. Fernando Tatis Jr. paper. And then out of 25, Bowman 30th anniversary, Mike Trout. Numbered, what is that? 13 out of 25. So not too bad for the last pack. We got that Trout Orange out of 25 and the Wander Franco Bowman Chrome base card. Very nice. So just to do a quick recap, I just showed you the orange. Let's do this. Here's all our paper. Oops. There we go. There's all our paper out of this box. This is just a 2019 Bowman hobby box. There's all the chrome that came out of that, which these are kind of expected. We got the orange Mike Trout. We got a purple paper Fernando Tatis Jr. We got the Bowman Sterling Kyle Tucker. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love these cards. I always liked Bowman Sterling. And then we got I forget what these are called. This variation, like cracked ice or whatever they call them in this set. Victor Mesa Jr. It's a nice card. We got the regular 30th anniversary. Kaboom, Whitley, and Rizzo. 3 of those. Then we got 2 pipelines. The 100, which I really, really like, we got 6 of those. I don't believe any of those are numbered refractors, actually. So one of these is different, and it's... oops. There we go again. So we had a paper stuck to the back of it. Joey Bart, hiding. Look at that card. Really, really have to be careful about that in the case break. Anyway, so 6 of those. Surprise Joey Bart at the end. All right. Get ready for the show. Got 4 of those. And the auto, which came early in this box, numbered 123 out of 250. Lyon Richardson. Purple variant auto. Then we got the blue chrome variant at a 150, Christian Santana. And the last thing we got in here, the last thing to go over, is the Rookie of the Year. We got Christian Stewart and Brandon Lowe. So, for this box, what I was going to come up with is a verdict on this box. I really like this box. Not the auto I want. It's all a crapshoot, though. So, I mean, you get what you get. I did get a lot of really good cards, and I like what I got. So, I do like the Bowman. I did try to buy a second case of this. At the time I tried to purchase it, they were sold out. And then when they were back in stock, they were up $180, I think, per case. And at that point, I figured I'd just focus on newer product that's coming out. I've got some more breaks coming up. And for all of those other breaks, I have at least 2 cases. And in one of those breaks, which is brand new, it's and I'll mention this during the case break of this stuff. It's coming up next month, I think, and it's autographed bats. I believe there are 4 bats to a case, and I bought 3 cases of those. So on pre-sale, so that'll be a fun break as well. So anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully in an hour or so, we'll do a break of this case that's hiding behind this box here. And I would definitely, if you haven't gotten a hold of the Bowman, I would buy these. One person did point out in a chat room earlier today, if you're looking to just complete sets of paper, go buy retail. You might as well get all of that out of retail. If you're looking for some really nice autographs and some color, I would definitely buy the hobby box and maybe even jumbo. All right, so stay tuned. About an hour or so, we'll be back hopefully with this case break. If not, we'll be back tomorrow with that.